I know what I want. For now, I just want to be the best sprinter in the world, and I want to keep my level, to stay there.
A season ravaged by illness and a team decision to keep him out of the Tour. In the absence of Kittel, a force was reawakened by a new approach.
I just wanted to have a bit more time off and also to start a bit later in the season. Also to have my peak for the classics maybe a bit later.
Still winning races, but no longer dominating the Tour de France. It's decision time for Mark Cavendish.
I won't be happy to stop now. I want to carry on winning, you know. It's not like I want to put a cherry on top of the cake. I just want to put a bag of cherries on top of the cake, then get another bag. I want to keep winning, keep doing stuff.
So after this season, who now tops the sprinting hierarchy?
So we thought this year was going to be the year that consecrated Kittel as the undisputed sprint king. André Greipel was the dark horse that came upon the inside. We'd almost written him off before the Tour de France, and Greipel went on to dominate.
Yeah, I think with Greipel you're always gonna have this feeling of writing him off, because he's a bit understated, and especially compared to Kittel, who's like this very exciting, blonde, impressive guy. That he comes off a bit, understated, and I think it's fair to him, or very well deserved, that he has established him as the number one in sprinting this year.
Great credit to him for the way he has developed since he left High Road and HTC, because Cavendish at that point had completely undermined his confidence, and at that point Greipel was making a lot of mistakes in sprints. He would lose wheels, and it almost looked as though Greipel could fade into obscurity at that point, but in fact what he's done is he's got better year after year.
I think riders often have a different perception of their colleagues than we have, and Greipel is a very, very well respected teammate. His teammates talk with a certain affection about him. He would work for them in the classics, and in Fougères he showed that he was a gentleman sprinter. I think all of that makes his is part of who he is and of his career, and it's very nice to see that you can make a career in a cutthroat business like sprinting in that way as well, I think.
I mean, the interesting thing now is to see what's going to happen next year. Kittel's really got something to prove, or he'll feel he's got something to prove. Cavendish, as we're speaking now, he still hasn't resolved his future. He still doesn't know where he's going to be riding next year. And you know, as things stand, Cavendish, you have to acknowledge him as one of the all-time greatest sprinters, if not the greatest sprinter.
How do you evaluate the season of Cavendish? Because he has won quite a number of races, obviously.
You know, there is a lot of value in just picking up a lot of wins, which he did early in the season, but you know, he made no secret of the fact that he was staking an awful lot on the Tour de France, and he felt that was his World Cup, and it didn't quite work out for him. I mean, he was unlucky. I don't think in 3 years he's quite got it right with his team. I think they've chopped and changed the personnel a little bit in his lead-out train, and even this year it wasn't totally right.
I still struggle to understand what has happened with Kittel this year. It had to do with dealing with expectations, being sick, not finding form, but it hasn't been. Nobody could really point the finger on what was happening with him.
Yeah, and it remains to be seen to what extent what happened has undermined his relationship with his team, Giant Alpecin. He didn't get selected for the Tour de France. He wanted to go to the Tour de France, and there was just a hint in the background, wasn't there, that it might cause problems in their relationship going forward, his relationship with the team. So he's got a contract next year. He'll still be at Giant Alpecin next year unless something goes very wrong. But that could be a challenge that he has to come next year as well. The same uncertainty, similar uncertainty to what Cavendish has faced this year. Where's he going to ride a couple of years down the road?